Joining us today are our 2017 MRS Fall Meeting chairs. First we have Ilke Arslan and also Jason Burdick. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
Now, we're approaching midweek of the meeting, and you've been working on this for a couple of years now. There's still a lot more to go, but what are your thoughts so far? How's it going?
Well, we think it's going great. We've had unprecedented attendance in pre-registration. The numbers have been fantastic, and we're hoping that's because of the technical content that has come together for the meeting. So we're very excited about the symposia and the presentations. The quality of the presentations has been really high, so I have been very pleased so far.
Yeah, it's great to finally be at the meeting and seeing the science and with all the planning.
A few years of planning.
That's right. So with 11 tutorials that have already happened on Sunday, 54 ongoing symposia, it's really great to see so much energy and excitement about the research going on.
I can imagine. It's almost like seeing your child growing up,
right?
You've raised it for a few years now, and it's off into the world.
That's right.
Exactly. So what have been some of the highlights of this week for you? What have they been?
You know, it's hard to pinpoint on specific highlights, but you know, we've had a fantastic plenary session with James Warren from NIST talking a little bit about the Materials Genome Initiative. We've had some great Symposium X presentations over the last few days, and a few more to come throughout the week. And just enjoying the different symposium and the poster sessions we've gotten a chance to see and to be involved in judging some of those. So just the science across, I think, all of these different presentation modes has been a lot of fun.
It is a tough question to pick the highlights, but if you had to, what would some of them be?
I would probably say the plenary and the Symposium X, because those really highlight the prominent events that are happening, the prominent science in our community, and some of the really great speakers.
It's tough to choose, I can
That's
say
right.
that. So what are some of the reasons then that you chose to take on the challenge of being a meeting chair? Because obviously that's a big chunk of time and effort.
It is.
Well, when asked to do this, you start to kind of ask around with others and their experience in doing it.
Are you asked to do
this? You are asked
this?
to do this. I don't know if you can say no, but you are asked to do this. So, and really the overwhelming response when I've talked to previous meeting chairs was that they all had a very fantastic experience doing it. That the MRS kind of behind the scenes, their staff is just so supportive in helping to kind of usher along the meeting organization. So we have specific activities that we do, but really they help us and they guide it. And I'd say on top of what we do, it's the symposium organizers, the tutorial organizers that really put in a lot of effort. In some ways, we think this is even less work than organizing a symposium because they have so much to do. So it's really a combined effort of so many different individuals.
Yeah, and the MRS is such a wonderful organization to work with. They're so supportive, and really the broader impacts that they have, and including their international membership. It's just been a real honor and a pleasure to be able to do this.
You know, now that you've been into it for a few years, you have a little experience under your belt as far as that goes. What advice then would you give someone thinking about being a meeting chair or a future meeting chair?
Right. I would just say have fun with it. You know, they give you a lot of freedom to introduce new ideas and new things to the meeting. There's so many great things already going, things like, you know, science as art, some new video projects, but you're able to introduce new things as a meeting chair and to really embrace it and enjoy it. Think about the symposium that you would like to see at the MRS meetings and kind of dig into it and try to plan the program that you're most excited about.
You can personalize it, make it your own then.
That's right.
And advice from you?
For me, I think one of the challenges has been the materials research community is so large, and it's been a challenge to be able to capture all of the groundbreaking science that's going on, from bio through nano, through characterization techniques and synthesis. There's just a lot of different areas to cover. So I would just probably recommend people to think about that in advance, like think more deeply about the entire materials community and try to incorporate as much of that as possible.
And how important is teamwork? Working together, playing nice together?
No, it's very important. We've been lucky, so the five of us who have been the chairs for the meeting, I think most of us didn't know each other ahead of time.
No, but we
somehow
get along
just
great.
kind of settled into a kind of a process and have gotten along really well.
So all in all, a positive experience?
Absolutely.
Very much.
All right, Jason, Ilke, thanks for joining us. It was
Thank
a pleasure
you.
to meet you both.
Thank you so much.